Alright, let's jump right into this DIY project. How cute are the unicorns? Now, I do not do orange pumpkins. That's why I realized that I didn't really like fall and Halloween. I just don't love orange. So what I did is I got these 3 pumpkins. The middle one is from HomeSense. It has a little bit more character, and the 2 other ones were from Michaels. And I grabbed these 3 chalk paints from Michaels. It's by Art Minds, and you have to get the chalk paint to get that matte effect. So I tried to get unicorn-esque colors, so that's antique aqua, and I also had carnation, and then that kind of purpley color. And then I got some felt as well as some glitter. It's basically paper, like a styrofoam type of paper, and the back actually removes and is sticky on the back. So I got a light pink color with a white sparkly color for one pumpkin, which I hadn't decided yet which one it was for. And then I did kind of a blue coloring with the teal sparkly and then pink on pink for another unicorn. So these obviously are going to be the ears. So you can just cut out a triangular shape that kind of fits the proportions of the pumpkin that you're getting. And then for the horn, what I did is you cut these triangular shapes, but the bottom part of the triangle has to be curved for it to make sense. And so I decided that for the big pumpkin, the one that you saw in the middle, that would be for the pink one, so a little bit of a bigger horn. But this is what it looks like whenever you actually just seal it all up. That's without the glue gun. So I actually went in and added a glue gun to just make sure that it's sealed. But like I said, the styrofoam actually has like a sticky backside. And then the other piece of, I guess, ingredients to this DIY that you would need is either some faux fur, or you will see the other option that I had found later on. So to create the actual horn, I just went ahead and grabbed some clay. You can do this with a pipe cleaner or some styrofoam, but I decided to use clay because I could add some glitter to each of the clay. So this is just Sculpey clay, same clay that I used for my DIY donut ears, my Mickey donut ears. And I used the marquee glitter to actually make it super sparkly. You gotta go really, really slow with this because you don't want the, I guess, spaghetti string to break in half, because it's what's going to be the thing that wraps around the actual horn, as you can see here. So I matched the colors. So I did a hot pink to go with the hot pink horn, and I just glue gunned it along the way. I didn't bake this because if you bake it, it'll bake straight. So I let it air dry once it's on the horn, and really it's just for Halloween, so it's kind of supposed to be a quick DIY. And I just used a nonstick pan to roll it all out and to keep the glitter in the pan. And when you roll it out into the marquee glitter, it just gets so sparkly. And I've talked about this before. Using a quality glitter like the marquee glitter or the glitter that I'm going to show you guys in a bit makes such a difference when you're doing DIY crafts. I'm finding I had done a DIY craft that you'll see parts of it in this video of creepy cute Halloween decor, and I used some really nice glitter and it made such a beautiful difference. So here you can see the horn. I glued up the actual backside of it, which will just go on the back part of the pumpkin anyways, and then I just wrapped that, I guess, spaghetti string Sculpey clay all around it, and that kind of makes for a horn. Now at first it's going to look super weird because it's going to look like a party hat. So what I did is I actually trimmed it down just a little bit so that, like I said, the proportions make sense with the size of the pumpkin. And I added some hot glue to the bottom of it to make sure that it was secure. And then I had these feather boas that I didn't even realize that I had. And I was going to use that faux fur, which you totally can, but I thought this would be so much cuter. And I had it in a couple different colors, so it was perfect. So I just measured around that little party hat cone horn. Eventually it will look like a horn, I promise. Right now it really does look like a party hat. And I was kind of panicking at first. I was like, this doesn't look right. So I glued everything down. And what that faux fur boa feather thingy does basically is cover all the raw edges, but kind of look like the unicorn's fur little head. So it's perfect. And so you really just need a hot glue gun. I have like a mini hot glue gun that I got off of Amazon with the mini glue sticks. It just works better for me than using one of those big things. And you guys, I have to tell you, I burnt my finger during this video, and if there was audio on it, it would be so bad. I didn't actually swear. I just, like, it's the worst. It was actually right now. I burnt myself so bad. When I grabbed that ear, I put my finger right into the glue because I was focused on making sure that the footage was clear for you guys. So I sacrificed my finger. I put a picture of my finger up on Snapchat for you guys, but that's what it looked like with the ears. And then I went again ahead and did it again with the blue pumpkin. You can really see the matte finish on that paint on the pumpkin that I was talking about. And then I decided to keep it themey with the colors. I didn't want to mix and match the colors. I did one pink pumpkin, one blue pumpkin. So here I had some off kind of, it's like a dusty gray color boa. And then I did the blue felt ears with those glitter ears. And then I matched the colors with the horns. So if you just cut a little strip down the middle of the ears and fold them onto themselves, you can actually curve them and they'll look a little bit more like ears than just being flat. And so I just glued the bottom portion of the ears with the hot glue gun. By now I was probably paying attention because my fingers were throbbing. And so make sure that you're careful. But I find with the smaller glue gun, I burn myself a lot less. And don't worry, it's not like you're going to be filming while you do this. So you're not multitasking. So when you put the ears in, I put them after I added the feather boa. And don't worry if the feather boa makes a mess. You can see it's all over my carpet. I'm just going to vacuum after. And I did the same thing with the other side, and you can see how that little fold really does make it look like a real ear. And the feather boa just kind of conceals all of the raw edges and makes it look so adorable. Like even like this, it's so cute, but you guys will see what I added at the end. So this is the blue unicorn. I feel like they all need names. I may come up with names on the spot. We'll see. We'll talk about it on Snapchat. So then I had my purple unicorn, and I couldn't decide between which clay to use for the horn, so I just kind of got creative. For this one, I had this beautiful white color that I had to get. These are the glitters I was telling you guys about. That purple color is called Fairy Tale, so it's Recollections glitter. You can get them in big containers. I just got that full selection of it. Okay, you guys, I talked about this nail polish today on Snapchat. It changes color with the heat of your body. So the finger that was burnt stayed hot, which is the blue color, for the whole time. Every other finger was purple except for the finger that I burnt. Hilarious story. But I love that nail polish. It's so pretty. So here you can see me rolling out the light purple color, and I decided to also roll out the dark purple color. And so with the dark purple color, I added that Fairy Tale glitter, which you can see on it how cool it looks. It really does look like unicorn. And then on the light one, I did that marquee glitter again. And so what I figured I would do is kind of just twist them onto each other together. And isn't that so, don't you want to just live in that little tray with the colors? It's so beautiful. I'm nerding out over this glitter. I'm going to run out soon. It's the only one that I'm using. And so I twisted them together, and then I used that as the actual strip that would go all the way around the horn. And that went really, really well with the white color. And then I had a dusty kind of mauve purpley color for the feathers, and it worked perfectly with the light pinkish beige, and then the same color as the horns is what I used on the center of the ears. So he is the little purple dude. And then I had this idea that instead of painting their eyes, because we all know I have a lot of excess eyelashes left over, so you can either use a new set of eyelashes or you can just grab some of the used. That's what I did. I just had a bunch of extra eyelashes hanging around. So I thought this was so freaking cute. You guys, we need to name these dudes. I feel like the person with the best name should win that big giveaway that I'm doing for the Not So Scary YouTube party. If you guys did not enter that yet, go make sure that you enter it because the giveaway ends on Halloween. Now, I feel like this is such a better way to do Halloween. You can see a couple of the items that I did for the previous DIY video, those pumpkins in the back and the little pumpkins. And then I had also done a Frankenstein or a mummy. And I basically painted everything pastel colors. So I can link that video down below as well. It's just called a creepy cute video. And you guys let me know what you think about the lashes and if you think it's cute. They're kind of like little sleeping unicorns. Oh, and then I just cut out the extra felt as like a little cloud for them to each sit on. You guys, the teacups, I know you guys are going to ask, are from the Disney store. They are the teacups from the teacup ride at Disneyland and Disney World. So you know I had to have them. They're from my beauty room. I just brought them down for the video. And the things that are in them are actually bath bombs from Lush, and they are so unicorn. Love. So you can see behind me, or behind the unicorns, there's actually all the extra boas and everything. And here I'm just fixing up that lash because it looked like he kind of had a lazy eye. So you guys let me know if you think this is cute. If you guys have some unicorn DIYs of your own or some Halloween DIYs of your own, make sure that you tag me on Instagram. And if you are not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do so. I will pop my Instagram and my Snapchat up on the screen right here. And also make sure that you are subscribed. I have been loading a video every single day throughout the month of October, and I will continue to do so. And we will do it all again in December as well. Now, on a normal month, I would upload probably every week. but this was a challenge that I set out for myself, and you guys seem to be loving it, and I did a couple giveaways in the process, so make sure that you're into that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you thumbs up this video if it was something that you loved, because it lets me know what you guys like. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.